Hey, we are fixing our car up today. Well, Hadar's gonna do some projects this week, so we're getting the stuff right now to fix up our car. We need to change like the battery terminals and stuff and get a new battery. So we are here. He's already shopped online and it's supposed to be curbside pickup, but I'm imagining that it's gonna take a while to get the stuff. Because he usually does, especially when we go to Home Depot, we always just picking up stuff. When I had bought stuff, the guy was actually picking it when I had arrived. So it was, I was like, are you picking an order? And I said, I'll get it, it's okay. So I think that's pretty much all that needs fixed. The seat that moves up and down, the button, it still works, but it came unseated just the other day. So we're gonna have to like open that up and kind of like put some sticky on it and try to seat it back in there. It's just minor things. I need to really detail the car. I'm not too interested in the car. I want to get my house done. So I'm gonna get milk today and go home and finish my house. How you doing?
That's what you do with creepers, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They explode on you.
Yeah,
and Mrs. Fox.
49 damage for being one block before literally in his face.
Nice.
It's so hard to get past those guys.
I think we're just gonna go right home. I do need some table legs to make my table out in the building so I can put my my old countertop on top of it. I'm gonna see if it'll work out there. It's under like covered, you know, but I'm gonna see if I can
Daddy's
oh,
back.
here it is. Now he just has to go get he got some Valvoline oil and some air filters, and they're gonna put the battery in now so we can get the money back for it, because you have to pay like a deposit or something and then you get money back. Hey, no, I see some orange hands at work. That's a good sign. Did you get something stuck on there?
Oh, can you help me?
Yeah. Alright, I got it. Daddy's changing the oil. Yeah, and fixing the air filter. And Raphael cleaned out his dresser, and this is now going to be my tool shed, my toolbox. That's so pretty, Abigail. Grandma made this for Abigail for her birthday. Woo, careful. Oh, and I got my chairs there. So that's where my table's gonna go eventually. Very pretty.
This is like a projectile shooter with what I'd call an axe right here. Axe / hammer. This part with the white, brown, black is the arrows. This is where the missile should be, and this is like the support area. This is the shield. That's it of my creation. Bye.
Watch it.
Good evening, everyone. So we went to the car shop, more like the car store. I call it a shop because they did the battery. which is pretty significant service if you ask me. That's nice to have because the core is refundable, right? Andrea told you. It's nice to be able to just do all the service right there, the whole thing, instead of having to come back home, take it out, which takes 2 minutes, and drive all the way back to town for your refund. Now, if you ever come over and you notice me working on the car, you also notice this dog right here, always lying down with me around here. And we have the kids running around. When I work on a car, Andrea really doesn't like them to be out here at all, so she has them inside the whole time. But as far as I'm concerned, as long as they're, 20 foot away from your car in the yard running somewhere, that's fine. But they know. So this one is fidgeting, and then the other one's helping Mommy. She's doing her something show. What kind of show is it?
It's a special show.
Is it now?
It's a ribbon show.
Okay. Well, back to this car. I'll tell you what I did real quick. We replaced a fuel filter. Right there, the fuel filter. That's Andrea's Ryobi Light, which I really enjoy because it's battery powered or extension cord power. So it's very nice. And what else did we do?
I don't know.
It's nice to not have a mess. I tried to use those as chalks, but I ended up using my ramps as chalks instead. It's much safer and better. But I'm gonna put all this in trash now. Got our very filthy air filter. We did an oil service, oil and oil filter, for the first time on this car. So that's that. Filthy. I don't know when's the last time this was replaced. I know for a fact that fuel filter was never replaced. That's the first time. And this car is just over 120,000 miles. And you can tell it's OEM, it's factory. So it's a recommendation, but not really. You're supposed to do it, and it probably significantly decreased our mileage per mile per gallonage on this car, our fuel economy. So this thing took 5 minutes or so to replace, with the oil having to come out of the car. The whole service took 1 hour with putting stuff away. Now she's covering her nose because this is actually very filthy fuel smell. Fumes to the fuel, terrible. It also looked very not clean. Clean fuel did come out of there, but at the end of it, it was clogged up like just gooey, and it's not supposed to be that way. So that definitely had a significant impact, like I said, on our fuel economy. So yeah, that's all for today. I have spark plugs and ignition coils coming in hot because those have likely never been replaced either. And so we're slowly doing what I banged on the Jeep. Banged. In like a week, if you remember, about 3 years ago, I did all the maintenance, everything possible, except for a water pump, all at once. So now, with this, we're taking it slower. Also, don't know if you've noticed, but we have not drove this car more than the Jeep initially. So the Jeep, we put 15,000 miles in less than a year on it. And then this thing, we haven't done 15,000 miles yet. And we've had it over a year. It was a gift from Andrea's mom. So it was very nice of her. The thing is, I think we're going to have it as a long-term car as well. It's just similar to the Jeep, where we were trying to take as good care of it as possible and draw out its lifetime as long as possible. It's 2005, so it's not that old. But most people don't like to drive that old of cars. To me, as long as it's well maintained, it doesn't matter. It can drive forever. Our Ford Focus, I think we ended up at like 140,000 miles. And we got that car when it had just shy of 20,000 miles. Back then it was a 5 years old car. Anyway, enough blabber. I'm going to give this back to Andrea because she's working on the house and she's doing things. And I'm going to clean up my mess and get back in. Hey, I'll come look at it. Yep. She's doing a bunch of things here.
Okay, so that's going to be the dining bench. We're going to have an accent wall. Don't know what I'm going to put there, but I'm going to put the same exact thing right there. So here and here is going to get a makeover for our new dining room table. And I still have to go look at the table that's over at my mom's house. But these are the chairs that I have had for the longest time. I got them at Goodwill when I first moved here. They're quite dirty. They've been out in the building. I need to like get all this dirt off. I did try to stain them darker, but I didn't sand it first. So there's like old stain on here that I tried to get it darker with, and yeah, that didn't work. I know better now. But yeah, I have to wash this. It's gonna go with our new bench. I love our new bench. Wash.
I want to wash it.
Oh, you want to wash it? Okay, so I'm working in here. I have to put up my books. That came from my bookshelf project in the hallway like 2 weeks ago. Oh, wow. Wow, girl, thank you. Rudy got a bath, so I'm washing all of her bedding right now. Well, half of it. Her bedding's really big. Oh, hold on, you're spraying. So I'm washing all of her bedding right now so she can go to sleep on some nice fresh bedding. That's why I got her like a white blanket. She uses it to cover up or to lay her head on is how she uses it. But that's why I got a white one, so that I could like boil it and get it clean. So right now it's going to soak in some hot water, and then I'm going to wash it.
You aren't subscribed yet?
Please subscribe and like.
Comment and share. Fully Living.
You can't see me. I'm camouflaged. What you doing? You can sit on the bench here?
No thanks, I'm not used to wood with bugs on it.
Let's look at it.
This stuff's pretty heavy.
Oh.
And it looked really cool because it says Pikachu on it.
Pikachu.